Okay, so we can start. Hello students. So one question normally comes when you are studying, preparing for the NEET exam. That is the modern synthetic theory. Modern synthetic theory means after the concept of, after the proposals of Darwin, Lamarckism, Neo-Darwinism is the concept that is normally given by the some great thinkers like Dobzhansky, Stebbins, Huxley, like this. In 1937, there is a very famous book, Genetics and Evolution, written by the Dobzhansky. So in that particular concept, it is very complicated to know, complicated to connect the flow of evolution in this way. So we will make a story. We'll tell you a story so that you can remember the concept this way. Suppose there are 20 students in a hostel and everyone have a one cell phone, Android sets that you all have, and you are downloading one app, like it could be a gaming apps, some marketing apps. So out of 20 students, only 5 students are downloading that particular app. Now suppose it is a gaming app. So what will be the consequence? 15 students that doesn't came across with the concept of the app, they will be as before, but after the downloading of that particular app, five students have downloaded that one. So they will start playing with those particular apps. Like if it is a gaming app, they will start playing. So first they will download, start playing. Now you can see after a period of time, they will be automatically separated from the existing population. Means 15, 5 separated. Initially it was a 20 intact. Now what will happen? You can see the change in behavior of those students. They will start behaving in the different way. All time they are engaged with the cell phone, playing something. It may be an educational app. You are solving some problems in that way. So due course of time, they will be separated, and they will be huge. They will bring some huge variation, though they are staying in the same place. So this is how they are evolving in that context. What is the concept? Concept is that app is the variation. We know due to the mutation, the subtle heritable changes that occur in the DNA sequence, that has to be done in the DNA sequence. Otherwise, if you have the mutation in the somatic cell, it will not carry forward, not from generation to the next one. So what is the first point? You are downloading the app. What is app? App is the variation. Cause of variation means the variation, the rate of mutation is 10 to the power minus 6th order in case of a human, very subtle. But if it is selected by the nature, if it is not lethal for the organism, it will stay there. So app is the variation. Now you are downloading that particular app. That means you are inheriting, the genetics. You are inheriting that property. Variation comes from so many factors. Genetic drift, gene flow, gene migration, bottleneck effects, so many mutagens are there that can cause variation. So after that one, you are downloading that particular app, means you are downloading that inheritance, that variation in terms of inheritance, Mendelian inheritance. Now after downloading that app, you are engaged and separating yourself. Then what is the next point? You are going to observe in the population. You have to search the population, because that is the unit for evolution. We cannot take out the gene from the individual. We have to study population to understand the concept of evolution. So you can see the reproductive isolation, that is somehow related to the natural selection, if that particular variation is not lethal and accepted by the nature. So assume that particular variation is selected by the nature, so they will be automatically separated. So reproductive isolation, they are not talking, that 5 students are not interacting with the 15 remaining students. So what is the first point? You have an app, means variation, you have to download this one. After downloading, if that particular variation, if it is helpful for you, so you will be selected by the nature. If that particular app is harmful for you, you will not be selected by the nature. As simple as this. So you are making a difference. Natural selection is there, done as per the concept of Darwinian fitness. So as per the concept of Darwinian fitness, and then new species will be formed because you have already inherited those characteristics.